What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Solo Leveling Arise video. Welcome to the updated global tier list with crit damage fixed. That's right. That's right. This is going to look a little different, but in a very, very good way. And I've got some surprises for you guys as well, too. Plus a little bit of data along the way. Now, I've done all my testing. That's right. I've spent all my freaking time testing all these characters, retesting everybody, seeing where they land. And I've got some good news. Content will be a lot easier from chapter 1 to 15. But I've got some bad news. 16 to 19, shit gets hard. 18.5, I guess, is when it ends, right? So I just finished normal mode. I can tell you now, as my whale account, it was rough. The last few stages were tough. So if they didn't fix crit damage, we would never finish it. So now with crit damage fixed, I can comfortably say you guys will get past chapter 15 with relative ease. With that being said, though, a lot has adjusted and changed. So let's talk a little bit about where everybody belongs and why. Okay, so first off, let me actually just add one more unit here, and that's going to be Cha right there into the mix. And we're going to go ahead and just place her where she belongs. Yep. If you have not seen my video on her about how good she is, you can go ahead and check out it wasn't a live stream, but I actually created a separate video specifically for her testing. She is absolutely bonkers from A0 to A5. Every single test provided. She is a cut above the rest, guys. And I mean that no, like figuratively, literally, she is the best hunter in the game by far. It's not even close at this point, okay? Especially with crit damage fixed. When I tell you, when she pops, crit damage is going to be fixed. And it did. So she is the top tier unit. Everybody should be going for her. No questions asked. Seriously, don't even know about. If you ask me if should you go for Chad, look at this tier list. That's what you do, okay? Now, with that being said, I have done some testing yesterday as well, okay? And we did actually test SM Beck now and Choi at the same time, so you guys can be comfortably happy with hopefully the results. Let me just quickly find my Choi. Where is he? SM Beck right here. So Beck here, now that crit damage is fixed, is a absolute monster all of a sudden. And he actually is stronger than Choi now. So, and I think a lot of people were aware of that. Now, surprisingly enough, I'm just showing you this for the tier list, obviously. Surprisingly enough, so he kills off this bear about 132-ish, I think, left. 138. Okay, so same as Cha's A3 level. So very, very, actually better than Cha's A3 level. So if we go to, Cha's A3 level when she's level 50. When she's maxed out, no chance. She destroys him. But when you go to Choi now, I was like, there's no way he's going to match up to SM Beck. If you actually go to Choi and you look at where he stands, where is he? One sec here. We did a very similar test with him. I'm just trying to find it, so bear with me, guys. 157, I think it was. There he is. So when we did the test with him, he actually finished the fight almost as good as SM Beck, 133. So he's now third place. Okay, so he's still a very, very powerful unit, even without being able to crit as much as everybody else, or without the ability to crit. He is still considered the third place top tier unit. Now, there is another unit that we've all been sleeping on, unfortunately, and now that I've done an insane amount of testing with him, and they've actually buffed him even further because now his skill damage does more, Dong Su is in fact top tier. Do not sleep on this guy, guys. He is defensive spect. He's tanky as hell, and he does so much freaking damage. He has some of the best multipliers in the game, even over Cha's multipliers, but doesn't do as much as her because she's just OP as hell. But he is definitely someone you don't want to sleep on, okay? Min, of course, is the best buffer in the game, so we're going to put him there. Hands down, everything, he does everything well. There's nothing that he does wrong. So definitely OP as hell. Saw, still the best water unit in the game, still the only SSR water unit, but now that crit damage is effective and working, she has now risen above the rank. So I would put her even like right there. This is how I would kind of look for, actually I wouldn't even put her here, to be honest, regards to like where she lands with all her utility, or you can put her here. Either way, insanely powerful. And then we have ourselves, now listen, I have to do this part. I'm going to put Lim here. Actually, Lim's going to go back here again because now his ultimate does so much freaking damage with crit damage working. It's actually ridiculous how much damage it does. And Emma's also up here. So we're going to keep these guys here. This is going to be your top tier. That's right. I know there's a lot of them, guys. Don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of units in here now. But now that crit damage is fixed, everything works so much better. And people are performing like gangbusters, okay? Obviously, these will be rotated down. Now, if I were to take somebody here and move them down a slot, quite honestly, it would probably still be Dong Su or Lim. So I think Lim would be maybe like this. So if we're going to be real, I would probably go like this then in regards to how it would look. Emma's just too damn OP. She's too damn good. She does everything so well. So I can't take her down a notch. Beck, I'm going to put S. He could technically be SS as well too because he does defense down and everything. Has one of the best breakers in the game. His animations are a little slower, but I'm going to put him here. He'll be one above Lim. Bora Lee definitely here. And now that they buffed him, he's actually pretty good now. So we're going to put him in A. He has the extra dodge and the extra abilities to do some good breaks. Problem with him is his range, of course, and the fact is he's still not that good. Even with the buffs, they've given him. He was a B before. He's now an A at least. So they did buff him there at least at the very, so now he does a little bit more utility, more damage with the extra wind damage that they provided him. Okay, let's go to SRs. Kang still is going to be S. Definitely deserves that. He's no longer going to be up there just because everybody does so much more damage with crit damage. Johi, believe it or not, now is going to be an A. Yeah, her healing and everything actually specs really well for POD and other raids, so she's going to actually be pretty damn good to use, and she's a mana battery, so that kind of helps you as well too. Let's go with the worst units. Kim still unfortunately sits there with that. Joe is going to sit here. Kim Chu, I'm going to give him, I'll give him a B, just because he's not quite as fast as Jinho. Jinho is going to be an A because he's one of the best breakers in the game easily. Park Heejin, I'm still going to give her an S because I think she's still one of the best ultimate level batteries out in the game, period. Ana Ruiz can be really good if you get her poison up, but besides her poison being at A5, she kind of does do decent breaks, but she now has dropped down a little bit because of everyone else's abilities. Yeah. Hong Suk is actually super, super good. So I would put him there with these guys here. Definitely worth it. And Nam is also one that you definitely want to watch for because she's a great freeze unit with the ability to break, one of the best SRs in the game. Even though they buffed her, she's still okay. I did some of her retrieves. She does actually pretty good damage now in comparison. So I put her here over these two. I might, you could technically argue he can go here, but I'll put them there just for now. And they'll do fine there. Song is still good for clearing ads, but that's all he's good for. And then the other park here is actually not bad there. So there you guys go. Complete tier list. Now listen, I'm going to be real with you guys. This crit damage fix has really, really made the game even crazier than before, okay? So when you're re-rolling or when you're rolling, Cha is what you want to go for, okay? If you want to know what level of Cha you want to go to, like I said, this video will give you the full breakdown for free to play and pay to win and all the numbers that go with it. So go check that out. Outside of that, guys, I've had a chance to test everything out. These units are going to be the best units here outside of Cha. And then these ones here, don't get me wrong. I don't like putting Lim to S. I think he deserves SS, but it's too many up there, and these guys just do everything better, unfortunately, than he does. He's the only argument he's the only argument that I have here that I don't like where he's at. But again, I don't want to put him, even Beck's hard, because Beck does defense down, and it's pretty big. So yeah, I think this is as good as it's going to get, and probably as honest as it's going to get. I have all the numbers for every character. I've done all my testing. With crit damage working now, it's really hard to justify not putting some of these SSRs higher up. But again, you can't just have everybody a top tier. It would just make it too hard to summon on people. But the reality is, everyone is that damn good now with crit damage working. But of course, that's going to be based on your spec and how you've built your characters. They may be built different than mine. So I have to keep that in mind. And that's one of the reasons why I've got this set up the way I do. So there you guys have it. Again, not happy with Lim being down here. I almost want to put him up here. I'm still struggling with that one, but I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to do a little bit more. We'll see who else comes out. When Alicia comes out, this may adjust a little bit as well. But so far, guys, with crit damage fixed, this is how you're looking. All right, guys, it's Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.